Hey, alright everybody, how's it going? Now, let me just turn the camera around and show you what I'm doing. So let's turn the camera on this way. Now, what I've done is, I don't know if you can see here, I've put a different seat on the Engwe Engine Pro 2.0. And what I've done, I've ordered a suspension seat post there, look. Now, the actual post on the Engwe Engine Pro 2.0 is, I think it's 34.9 millimeters width or something like that. It's quite a thick post. So I've ordered this one from Amazon, Zoom, links will be in the description, okay? And it comes with this metal collar as well, and the metal collar makes it up to the 34.9. I think it's 34.9, I can't quite remember. Now, some people change the rear shock. I haven't changed the rear shock, I've left it as it is, and I'm going to try a seat post, and I've put my favourite big bum squishy seat on the back as well. So, and also what I'm going to do as well is, what's the miles on here? So I've done 59.4 miles on this bike altogether, because I'm trying to put a few miles on this bike because people say, oh, you don't ride the bikes long enough to see if they are okay. So I'm trying to put a few miles on it just to give my opinion after I've done more miles than usual. So I've done 59.4 miles so far on this bike. This is a steep hill, this, isn't it? Yeah. It's battery powered. I got a full battery. So I'll go for a bit of a long drive today just to see how the battery does. I'll be using loads of throttle because I don't pedal much at all. And I'll be trying out the old Zoom to see what that's like, the suspension seat post on this bike with the suspension. Because that suspension is pretty firm. And I would prefer a softer suspension, a lighter spring. I mean, maybe they could give an option for a lighter spring. I don't know. But anyway, I'm trying it with the seat post to see if it's any better. Well, it will be. It's bound to be, isn't it? Well, I don't know. Anyway, let's get on the bike and I'll go for a ride up the mountain somewhere. I'm going to go for a long ride down a big, massive, long hill for miles and try and come back up the other side and see how well the battery does. It's a 16 amp hour battery, so we'll see, and it's 52 volts. So let's get going. Okay, I don't know if you can see, but there, let's get that camera straight there. I don't know if that's showing up on there. 62.1 miles, so I've already driven a little bit. I'm in the mountain now, look, mountain roads down by there. So I'm going to carry on up that way somewhere until I get to the bigger part of the mountain. Let's put the camera back on you and let's get going. Right, I had to get going quickly because there was a tractor coming behind me. I don't know if you can see it behind me, but there's a tractor was pulling out, so I didn't want to get stuck behind the tractor because they can be a bit slow on the mountain roads. They're catching me up now a bit, so I have to go a bit faster. But I'm going to try and go. I'm trying to use the throttle as much as possible. So it's not like, this is all about pedaling. If I pedaled, the bike would go much, much further. This is more about just trying to use the old thumb throttle and see how far I can go. Now, it's June the 30th. It's June the 30th, it's July tomorrow, and it's only about 16 degrees at the moment. It's not very warm. It's warm, but not very warm, if you know what I mean. Anyway, big hill coming up by here. Let's put it on full assist level, and I got the thumb on the throttle. I am giving it a little bit of assistance with the. I don't have to pedal. I don't know why I was pedaling for then, but I will give it. Oh, that fly just went in my eye. Hang about. I can hear that tractor come in. I gotta get going. I gotta get going. I can hear the tractor come in, so I gotta get going. I can hear it, but I can't see it. Now, what was I saying? Right before I was attacked by a fly. I keep getting attacked by flies all the time. So I'm going up there. Which way am I going? I don't know where I'm going. I think I'm going to... Oh, there's a horse. Okay. I think I'm going to... I'm going to say Lisvane, but I don't think it is. I'm just going wherever I'm going. I'm just waffling now, aren't I? Another horse coming towards me. So there's horses and tractors. I've got to avoid horses and tractors. Let's see if I can get down there before the horsey. Right, there we go. Right, what was I trying to say? I'm going to go wherever I'm going, because I can't remember where I'm going. I know where I'm going, but I can't remember the name of where I'm going. And I'll be going down a long hill all the way down, but then that means I got to come all the way back up using the throttle as well. So we'll see if I make it back or not. I don't think it's going to be a massive amount of miles, but let's just watch this truck. But I think it's going to give it, it's going to give the battery a good workout, because these mountain roads there's loads of hills. There's no regen on these bikes. Let's get this car go past. There's no regen, so I'm not recouping the energy when I come back down the hills like an electric car. So let's get to the top of this hill, and when I get to the very top, I'll show you my view. I've been this way before. This is one of my favourite routes now, this is. La 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 la. La 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 la. There's lots of cars about, I tell you. Now, it's a nice view, but I've been here a couple of times now over the last week or so, because there's two houses up there, and I'm not like jealous of the houses, but I am jealous of the view. So I'll stop by here now, like this. I always stop by here because you can see everything. It's such a nice view. Let me just take the camera. Let me take this camera off and show you what I'm looking at, because it is quite a nice clear day down that way. Which camera shall I use? I'll take this one. Here we go. Here we go, if I put my arm up like that. Now, I don't know what you can see from here, but I can see a ship in the sea down there. But here we go. Lovely view. Right, so the big question is, does this suspension seat post work? Well, let me just show you on about. I got the suspension of the seat post, and the actual shock absorber's working a little bit, so it is much smoother. It is sort of I wouldn't say it's like a Rolls Royce going over bumps, but it is. Before it was sort of shocking through my spine, if you know what I mean, and that's disappeared now. It's taken all the bumps out of it, so it is a bit nicer. Not just a bit nicer. I'm being too what's the word? I don't know. It's a lot nicer. In fact, it's fantastic. But it isn't like a Rolls Royce. Now here we go, another big hill, like here. Oh, it gets a bit cold when you go about over 20 miles an hour. The wind is a little bit cold. And it's summer. We're in summer. And look, I got loads of coats on. Right, so I think this is, well, there's a big massive hill in front of me there. What does that say by there? Llyn Whips, whatever that is. There's some sort of walk there. So this is a big hill here now. I'm giving the bike a little bit of assistance with the pedalling, because I don't really want to run out of battery when I get round the other side. I got to come back up the big hill. But anyway, because I don't fancy pushing this bike. Imagine pushing this bike up a big hill. It's quite heavy, so I don't fancy that. So I can see that one battery bar has gone now. I've lost one battery bar, so not too bad. I'm on 64 miles. So 64 miles, so we just come up to, I've done 5 miles almost. No cars behind me. But I think it's all downhill mostly now. If I remember rightly, I can't quite remember. I think it's mostly downhill now. And then when I get to the bottom here, there'll be like a little sort of housing estate. I'm not quite sure how to get through that. Then I got to go through there, and then back up on the mountain, and back up a massive hill again. So I'm just seeing how far if you lived in a place where there's no hills, like I live in a place where I'm absolutely surrounded by hills. Whichever way you go, there's hills. So I'm just trying to give an idea of what it's like driving around all these hills, because you are going to use the throttle on these hills. But So far, so good. Now, if you haven't seen any of my other videos, I've done, this is the third video I've done on this Engwe Engine Pro 2.0. Yeah, I think it's the third video because the first video was the review. If you haven't seen it, I did a review on this bike. The second video was I changed the front disc to a 203mm disc and I put the BMX handlebars on it, which makes it much nicer to ride. It just feels more planted. You can just point the bike in a direction better. I know this one, I'm sort of doing a stress type range test and having a suspension seat post, and I would recommend a suspension seat post. Now, I could change the rear shock absorber to a lighter one, but then with this suspension seat post and a lighter spring, would it be a bit too floppy? I don't know. I might try it, I don't know. Now, well, look at this by here, look. I'll just point the camera that way there, like that, look, right? Look at that. Look at the kind of, the people who live down here. I wouldn't mind living down here. Anyway, that's not what we're here for. But I wouldn't mind living by here. It'd be very, very nice. So I think I'm not far from the bottom of the hill, so I think I should be able to make it up the other side quite easily, actually. But the other side, when I go back up the other side, oh, dead squirrel, you can see that I've been going downhill for quite a long time now. And the other side, if I remember, is quite a steep hill, which will probably take quite a bit of the battery out. I'm expecting at least 2 bars to be gone just from the hill on the other side. So we're just going under this might be under the motorway, I think. This bridge in front of me here. Is it the motorway or the A4? No. I think it's the motorway. I might be wrong. I think I might be going under the motorway by here now. Looks pretty wide, doesn't it? Well, it's either dual carriageway or a motorway, one or the other. But I'm sure it's the motorway, I'm sure it's the M4. Anyway, now, I'm coming back into civilization for a minute by here. It says, Park Kevin on by there and Liz Vane. Is the car coming now? So it says on that sign here, Park Kevin on, Thornhill, Liz Vane. Now, I don't know my way around here, but I'm gonna try and guess, because they're building new houses down that way there, private road. Let me have a quick peek, because I'm nosy like that. Just have a quick peek at what kind of houses they're building down here. It says no through road, private access only. But I want to have a look. I want to have a look, man. It's quite nice, isn't it? Anyway, so that's not the way I want to go. That's a new estate, that is. I want to go this way. What's that there for there then? Right. Liz Vane, turn left, it says by there. So let's just follow the signs. I roughly know where I'm going, so I shouldn't get lost. But we'll turn left by here. Works, traffic, exit, path, zone. Building more houses. Speed bump. Hoi! Oh yeah, that speed bump put the suspension seat to the test, and it worked perfectly. That road says no through road, so I don't want to go that way, do I? Tesla Model Y but in front of me. I wouldn't mind a Tesla Model Y. Now, where am I going? Am I going to get lost? Do I keep going straight on? Do I turn where that car just turned? Do I go that way or that way? I'm not quite sure. Let's go down towards that. No, I know where I am. I know where I am. Right, so let's go down there and turn around. I can see a church down there. And there's a pub there, look. It's lovely down here. St. Denny's Church, Lisvane. Right, See if I can turn around by her somewhere. Let's turn round. What? Squirrel? Squirrel? Ooh. I nearly run over a squirrel then. They're everywhere, aren't they? Right, I think I go this way, left by here, and I'm sure I go right by there. I'm gonna stop by here because I think it's a van trying to come past me, so I'm gonna go by here and let him come past me. Oh no, I can't let a car come past me. Right. Let's follow everybody else. Let's follow them because I think they know where they're going. Looks like there's more houses being built by here. They're building houses everywhere around here. I'm not surprised, mate, because it's a nice place to live, isn't it? I think I gotta go left because I think to the right is new. That's all new down that way. Yeah, it is. Yeah, lovely. Yeah, I'm not surprised that they're building a lot of houses down here. I'm probably charging a lot of money for the houses down here because look at it. It's absolutely lovely. Now, I've never been this way on a bike before, and I've never come down that mountain to that way before on a bike. So it's my first time coming down here on a bike, but I have come down this road in a car a few times. So I do know where I'm going. And I recognise that red letterbox up in the distance by there. So I think I just carry on past that red letterbox. If I ever become a YouTube sensation, I'm moving down here. Here's some lovely houses down here, I've got to say. But now I'm going back onto, I don't know if you can see up there in front of me, it says it's like a sign for horses. So I am actually going back onto the mountain road. The sign there, look, it says national speed limit. Now let's have a look by here. I'm sure it's the M4 by here somewhere. There, look, that's where I am at the moment. It's the M4, it's a bit loud, mind. And if you can see that way down there, look, it does say Gwasanai. I can't even say it. It's Welsh. It's for services. It is. It says Gwasanathai or something like that. Anyway, yeah, I'm Welsh and I can't speak Welsh. Do you hear that car then? It's making a funny noise. Blimey, better go and get it checked. Anyway, so then there we are. I'm going to cross a bridge. Across the M4 and let's put that back on there like so. Let's get off this road. It's really loud. I can't wait to get off this road. I can't even hear myself, it's so loud. Right. Oh, my camera just fell. Oh no. That's better. That was really loud then. No, I was rushing off by there then to get away from that noise, and I didn't put my camera on the mount properly, so it has marked the camera a bit. Not the camera, it's actually marked the it's marked the casing. Let me just check the camera. It's a bit of a mark by there. Oh. Right, so that bridge went over the M4. Blinking noisy, I gotta say. Motorways are noisy though, aren't they? But here we go. So it's a little bit flat at the moment. Now, we're going to come up this hill by here now. Now, I have been up this hill in a car once upon a time. Only once I've been all the way up the top of this hill in a car. But this road by here goes to a pub called the Timau. Lovely place, lovely food. Fish and chips. The best fish and chips I've ever had in the Timau. But this hill, if I remember rightly, this hill's going to get steep. So at the moment it's not steep at all. So I'm just taking my time because I'm enjoying my day out. Hey! There we are. I'll just drive in by here, look, quickly to show you. This is the Timau. I'll just pop in by here and show you what it is. The Timau at Lisvane, look. Loads of people come here. There we go, look. Very nice place. Okay. caution, horses use Graig Road. Now this is Graig Road. I can't even say Graig Road. This is Graig Road. This road going up here is called Graig Road, and it's saying caution because horses go up and down here. Now, this is usually gated. This road, you go so far up here and it's gated. There's a gate going across the road, you've got to open it. But sometimes people just leave the gates open, so we'll see what it's like when we get up here now. Now, I've still only got one bar missing at the moment, and I'm on 66.8 miles. 66.8 miles. So, what did I start off with? Was it 59.4? I think it was 59.4, wasn't it? Let's stop by here a minute. Look, I've just found another lovely view. Let's stop by here. There we go. Now, let's stop by here, and I'll be careful with the camera this time. I can see, oh, there's some birds in there. They look like, oh, game birds. I'll try and show you now. Let me get my gloves off. You won't be able to see them from here because the camera's quite wide, so it doesn't quite pick it up. It's 4 horses, and there's some over that way there. I don't know if you can see over that way there. There's 2 birds. Well, there's some more little birds there, but there's 2 bigger birds. I'm not quite sure what they are. One's colourful, one's not. But it looks like, I'm not going to say a pheasant or something like that because it's probably not. But there we are. Look, you can see the sea again. You can see the sea. I don't know if you can see that white boat. There's a white, I say boat, it's more like a ship. There's a white shippy boat type thing that way. There's a little island over there. But what are them birds there? Wish I could zoom in and show you, see where they were. So there we are. And there's the view from by here. And you can see all the way across, you can see the sea. So somewhere across there, where's the, I'm trying to see if I can see where the bridge is. But the bridge must be, it must be up that way around the corner, up over there. So Bristol must be that way somewhere. Bristol must be over there. Ooh, I'm not quite sure. I'm not quite sure. Because I know where that little island is on the map, but I'm not quite sure where I am at the moment. But anyway, let's get back on the bike. Right, I don't know if you can see in front of me now that this is going to be hilly. It's going to be very hilly, actually. I can't remember how long this hill goes on for. It might be longer than I think. It might be shorter than I think. I can't remember. I can't even remember where the gate is. But looks like an old barn thing there. Another nice house there. Some lovely houses around here. I know I keep saying it, but oh my God, what's this? Look at this hill. I'll go on. Do I go this way or that? It can't be up there, can it? It's up there, is it? That's a no-through road. So it's got to be up there. Oh my God. Right, let's try it then. That says no-through roads. It can't be that way. It's got to be this way. That house must be abandoned there, look, because there's all holes in the roof. Anyway, it must be up here. Right, here we go then. I did say it was steep. Right, here we go. So I have got to pedal a bit by here. I might have to get off because this is absurd. This is like, I can't even explain how steep this is. But I'm sure I remember coming this way because it was a crazy hill like this. I hope it gets a bit, I hope it gets a bit flatter. Oh, this is too, I'm holding onto the handlebars by here to try not to fall off the back of the bike. God, why did they make this so steep? This just seems absurd. Why didn't they sort of wiggle it down the mountain a bit more? Oh, some people walking up here, look. This is a steep hill, this, isn't it?
Oh, it is great.
Yeah. It's battery powered. Whew. Still going up. Why not? This is ridiculous. It's never ending, is it? Look, now I said it was going to be steep, didn't I? But it's this. I don't even know if I'm going the right way. I must be going the right way because it said no through road on the other one. Unless it was the other way. Here we are. Oh, it's flat again. Whew. Am I going the wrong way? I got a feeling I'm not going the right way. I don't know why, but I got a feeling I'm not going the right way. I think I need to go and, let me get my phone out and have a look a minute. I feel like I'm going the wrong way here. Right, I am going the right way. It's just, this is way longer than I thought it was. And I'm on 3 battery bars. Ooh! So I know there's going to be another steep bit of a hill now because I'm going back down a hill. So, oh, bumps. So it is much further than, because I remember, what's that, Rudgery Herd Traditional Castle, cattle. Because I do remember coming this way in a car, and I remember the road was a little bit too thin for a car, really. It's not, this is it's a country road, but it's skinnier than the normal country road. Now, I think I recognise this. I think the gate is round the corner by here somewhere, because we're going to start going back up a hill again. If I remember rightly, I might be wrong. Is it a gate round the corner? Am I wrong? Am I wrong? I'm sure it is by here now. I'm more than positive. There we are. There's the gate there, look. There's the gate that hasn't been closed for ages. So right, yes, go on. I think we're going up the big hill again now. It's a quick stop by here and have a look. There we go. Big pile of sheep that way, look. There we go. Loads of black sheep in there. And then there's a few more sheep in there. And there's quite a few black sheep in there as well. So, quite a lot of black sheep. Right, here we go then. Another silly steep road. I don't know who built this blinking road. I'm sure they could have done it better than this. I'm sure they could have sort of wiggled down the road a bit better. So in terms of concrete by, look at this now. Oh, come on. Come on, I'm going to laugh at you. Am I going to have to get off by you? Oh, this is absurd, man. Come on. Oh, yeah, this is made of concrete, this bit is by here. Am I going to make it up here? I'm doing about 7 miles per hour, but I don't know if the bike would have made it up here without me pedaling though. It's going a little bit more shallow now. Oh, yeah, I'm glad I got this suspension seat. Blimey. Right. Oh, look. Oh, back on tarmac. Oh, that's better. Oh, blimey. What are we on now? 67.8 miles. I've made it to the top. Am I right? Look. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. There we go. Now you can walk over that way. There's a country walk that way. But I made it. Now, I gotta say, if you're considering, you're thinking about buying a Engwe Engine Pro 2.0, my personal opinion is, it is a fantastic bike. It's a fantastic bike. There's plenty of torque in it. Now, if you would experience them hills yourself in real life, you would see that was mental. That was absolutely mental. Now, other e-bikes, I would be off walking. And I'm pedaling and riding a big heavy bike with big fat tyres. So they're not the easiest bike to pedal in the first place. But I just came up them big hills and I didn't get out the puff once. And like I've said before, I am not the fittest person in the world. So make of that what you will. Now I know I've walked up this bit by here quite a few times, this bit part by here, and then there's another gate by here. But I wonder if that's open as well, or if they got rid of the gate, because it used to be gated because I think it was cattle used to roam. It does say there, like, there's a sign there saying, gate ahead, please close the gate. But look, the gates are left open all the time now. Because I don't think that cattle roams up and down these roads anymore. Or people just can't be bothered to close the gates, I'm not quite sure. But it looks like that gate's been open for donkeys. When I say donkeys, I mean a long time. So the 16 amp hour battery is, the 52 volt 16 amp hour battery is doing exactly what it says. Because I have got 3 bars left. Now you might say I've only done almost 10 miles, but you've got to remember that I had my hand down on that thumb throttle when I was pedaling up that hill. My hand was on that thumb throttle, making it easy, you know, as easy as possible for me to pedal up that hill. The bike was doing most of the work, and I've been on loads of hills. It's been, you know, going on these mountain rides will use up your battery. It's going to use up your battery. But if you lived on a flat, if you lived somewhere flat, it's going to last for ages, even if you use the throttle. But here we go. So there you go then. That's my Engwe Engine Pro 2.0 with all the modifications I've done. The bigger front brake, so when I come down a hill I can stop better. I've put the suspension seat post on, and that has made it much, much nicer. I think it was priced around £29, and I bought it from Amazon. Remember that the links will all be down in the description. I'll try and remember to link the bike, the seat post, the front brake. What else did I do? What was the other modification? Oh, and the handlebars. I'll try and remember to link them. And go and check out all my other e-bike reviews. I got loads of e-bike reviews on the channel. And so like I said, 16 amp hours, 52 volts is doing what it's supposed to do. And that seat post has made my journey nice and comfy. Anyway, if you did like this video, give it a like, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Ahoy!